Live and alert on the north side of the dirt. It is your man D-Real coming at you with another Be Real with D-Real, where edutainment is what I do. And today I am really going to edutain today with a recast T'Challa video that I know ain't nobody on the planet expecting. Now, before I get off into what I get off into, I need y'all to do what y'all always do for me. Comment, like, subscribe, and share the Be Real with D-Real page with others so that when new alerts come out, you, my friend, get first crack at it, like this right here. If you digging what a brother's shoveling, put some dirt in my bucket, comment, like, subscribe, and share. That is how we grow. Hey, looky there. It is Black Panther Annual #1 from 2018. Should actually be Black Panther Annual #2, but it's run from a different writer. I don't know why it shouldn't be, but it's a different volume of the comic. Anyway, the story I want to share in this comic, Back to the, Black to the Future, Part 2. When we come across Wakanda several decades from now, as we can see from that picture, Wakanda has been kicking all kinds of ass and taking all kinds of names while building a legacy. We see Grandpa T'Challa walking with his granddaughter Grace. And he's telling Grace he didn't want to conquer the entire planet, but people came at him starting stuff. When him and Aurora decided to start having their family, people thought they was going to attack. Like your boy Victor Von Doom. And your boy Victor Von Doom is a museum piece now, or at least his headpiece was. And as we look around in the background, we see all kinds of other things. I like what he says there. Americans don't know how to kill someone and keep them dead. Man, and the comic book industry ain't the living truth of that. I don't know what is. And like he said, he started it and it should have been done a long time ago. Then, when Aurora and T'Challa started having kids with mutant abilities, who do you think popped up to start talking smack then? Your boy, Eric Lensher. And he too got taken care of. But like he's saying here, when you take care of two of the most powerful threats to the planet, or at least the way the planet perceives them as threats, you tend to become the threat. They don't like the idea of black mutants or black Atlanteans. Gee, I wonder why. But that is precisely what happened. Namor brought his people to Wakanda for protection after the destruction of Atlantis. And Tawari married Dorma. And who would have ever thought it? A treaty between Atlantis and Wakanda. Namor actually happy about that. I like those handlebar mustaches. I mean, those handlebar sideburns on T'Challa. Yeah, he's telling her about how you know, this treaty keeps him from having to murder Namor. He's hard to kill. Said, but he still thinks about it from time to time. And similar to what happens in the mainstream universe, Aurora expanded her work in helping mutants and eventually became the headmaster. Look at that there. So, and this is what T'Challa is telling Grace. I've made treaties with mutants. I've made treaties with Atlanteans, and we're already formidable as it is. When you help people, just like he's saying there, good things come back to you. And Wakanda wasn't looking to conquer anything. And here comes yet another granddaughter. Or daughter, excuse me. Named her Shaka. Wonder if he named her after Shaka Khan. Shuri and your cousins are waiting for you at the pool. Bye, Grandpa. Shaka, I'll see you tonight at the Avengers Council meeting. So there is still Avengers in this future. Look at that conversation with the elders, whose counsel he appreciates. And as always, he's sick of war because it takes its toll on everyone. Everyone. Now, here's what's going on with that story. That story depicts something that we never get to see enough of in Marvel Comics as well as the MCU. Black legacy characters. I did a video on this. Now, there are no descendants of T'Challa in the 616 proper because they saw fit to annul the marriage of Storm and T'Challa before any of that could happen. This is the future that they didn't want to see. So, y'all, this is what I propose. If T'Challa is going to be recast and continued eventually, he needs to make a legacy. Just like Tony Stark created his own legacy by having Marion Pepper and having Hope. Just like Steve Rogers continued his own legacy and decided, okay, I'm going to settle down and have me a life. And just like Thor Odin's son eventually will do when he decides to become king of Asgard, unless the MCU decides not an option. T'Challa deserves that. T'Challa deserves to have a legacy perpetuated with his family. Not with Nakia, who eventually becomes a bad guy, at least in the comic books, but with the love of his life, Aurora. And as we can see, they have many, many, many babies together. So, Black love, Black legacy, what we want to see. Instead of killing us off, you know, we have families too. Y'all enjoy this? Tell me what you thought about it. Drop it in the comments. And as always, I'll be coming at y'all with another one of them other ones. And until I do, yep, y'all be good. Be good to each other.